Good morning, St. Sylvester students and families and friends. Welcome to our Think About It Thursday. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in to our Way to Go Wednesday yesterday. It was awesome to get emails and messages and even a video from the Mazas talking about how much they enjoyed seeing the gotcha slips that are still in place and our golden pencils and our student shout outs. Our goal is to make morning assemblies a consistent part of your day, so we're going to keep posting on our e-learning portal. I'm here for Think About It Thursday today. Miss Reedy has a special guest interview ready for Formation Friday tomorrow. So today I want to talk to you about our virtue of the quarter, which is courage. And this virtue is perhaps more important and necessary now than it has ever been. And it's really important for us right now to think about the way God is calling us to show courage, both to bring peace to ourselves and also to bring peace to those who are around us. Now, I'm somebody who reflects through writing, so I'm a big writer, I'm a big journaler, so please forgive me if you see me looking down at my notes, but I want to make sure that the message that I give to you today is clear and that it's coming straight from my heart, which I know is on this paper. So since Wednesday or Thursday of last week, the level of fear and worry and concern surrounding the health and safety of our global community has reached unprecedented levels. Every day, new information was coming out about COVID-19 that led to panic shopping, unanswered questions, postponed weddings and funerals, calls to distance ourselves from loved ones, school closures, suspended business operations, and the cancellation of liturgical services. With each new decree and directive coming from the government, I could feel my own level of fear starting to rise. And as my level of fear rose, I wasn't feeling like myself. I felt frantic. I felt like I wasn't sure what to focus on. And I could tell that my focus was shifting to those things that I could not control. And I was losing the ability to take into my own power and change the things that were within my control. I knew that to get it together, I needed to do two things. The first thing I did was call my dad. Now, like many of you, I have a great relationship with my dad, and I looked up to him. I look up to him still for advice and for when I'm feeling like I need a voice of reason. So this is my dad. This is Mark Doyle. He's still living in New Hampshire, which is where I am from. He is a leader in my hometown and has been for as long as I can remember. He was a police officer for 30 years and was the chief of police actually in Merrimack, which is where I grew up, for 6 or 7 years. And he went to the FBI National Academy, and he's currently working as the director of emergency services and communications for the state of New Hampshire. He's always been perhaps the most practical and solutions-oriented person I've known, and he's always been the person that I go to for advice, especially when I'm feeling like there are a lot of things that I can't control and I need someone to bring me back down to earth and help me focus on what I need to focus on. When I called him on Friday, we talked for a long time about focusing on those things that are within our control and letting go of those things that are not. After my conversation with him, I realized that being courageous right now is not about ignoring our feelings of fear and pretending that they don't exist. It's about acknowledging them for what they are and reaching out to people who can help you work through them. This is not the time to try to be courageous by ourselves. This is our time to reach out and connect with people so that they can help us find a courage within us. We are being called to distance ourselves socially, but we're not being called to isolate ourselves socially. Students, if you're feeling right now like you've lost your courage, that's okay. You're not alone. And when you find yourself feeling like I did, reach out to a friend, a family member, a teacher, or Miss Kara, our counselor. We grow in and regain our courage by sharing our fear with others. The second thing I did was turn to one of my favorite passages from the Bible for encouragement. It is from the second letter of Timothy, and it says, "Be courageous, for God has not given us a spirit of timidity, but of love, power, and self-control." I mean, when I read that, just wow. Just wow. How empowering is that? God did not make us to be timid, to be scared, or to be fearful. He made us for greatness. and we have been engineered for excellence. He has given us everything we need to be strong and bold and brave all the time. As I think about this Bible verse, I can't help but think of all of you. I've seen each one of you bolster up the courage to do incredible things, and I miss being able to see you in person, standing up for what's right, persevering through a tough science problem, or trying a new reading strategy, and sharing your faith with one another. You're the most extraordinary and courageous group of kids that I know. I may not know when we will be together again at school, but I do know that each one of you has been blessed with the strength of spirit you need to stay focused and positive and to keep learning. Be strong, be courageous, and be bold. I'll miss you all, and I hope to see you soon.